Comfort becomes a problem when it removes every reason to stretch, adapt, or practice effort. A person with endless entertainment, delivery food, and no deadlines may feel relaxed at first, then strangely flat. The issue is not comfort itself, it is comfort with no challenge. Comfort becomes a problem when it removes every reason to stretch, practice, or tolerate effort. If the easiest option is always available, the mind has little reason to choose the harder one. The brain naturally saves energy when the environment allows it. Designing useful friction can restore movement without relying on guilt. A soft routine can feel peaceful at first, then slowly make normal difficulty feel unusually heavy. Repeated ease can lower tolerance for discomfort. In everyday life, a small task, a difficult conversation, or a workout starts to feel bigger than it really is. Discomfort tolerance grows only when it is practiced in manageable doses. The brain saves energy whenever it can, so easy options become the default path. Modern comfort often gives reward without preparation. When reward needs no effort, effort begins to feel optional. Entertainment starts instantly, food arrives quickly, and shopping takes one click. Convenience is useful, but too much convenience can reduce patience, discipline, and frustration tolerance. A person who fills every quiet minute with scrolling may struggle to think deeply or start hard work. Letting small gaps stay empty can rebuild attention. Boredom is one of the first skills comfort weakens. A person may avoid a hard conversation, a workout, or a difficult project because comfort has trained the body to resist discomfort. Convenience can hide lost capability. Someone who never cooks, walks, repairs, asks, saves, or waits may lose confidence in those abilities. That is why skill fades when the environment does everything for you. Comfort turns harmful when it removes every small reason to practice effort. Long-term goals require patience that instant systems do not train. Comfort also changes expectations about time. If every app responds instantly, a slow project can feel broken even when it is normal. In comfort drift, this reward should lead back to the numbers, actions, needs, documents, or conversations that matter here. The body adapts to inactivity very quickly. A few weeks of sitting more can make normal movement feel tiring. Energy often returns after action begins, not before. An easy routine can shrink tolerance for normal frustration. Choosing not to risk embarrassment, rejection, or confusion feels peaceful in the short term. Emotional comfort can create avoidance. Avoidance protects mood today while making tomorrow smaller. In comfort drift, the energy can save time because it points to the part of the situation that actually needs attention. Too much certainty can reduce curiosity. Growth usually asks for little uncertainty. If a person only chooses familiar food, familiar people, and familiar routines, life becomes safe but narrow. Small challenges keep effort familiar, which makes bigger challenges less intimidating. Comfort can be useful when it supports recovery. Rest after illness, grief, burnout, or heavy work is not laziness, it is repair. The difference is whether comfort restores you or slowly replaces your life. The point is not to reject comfort. Rest is necessary for health and focus. Making the bed, walking outside, reading a few pages, or finishing one avoided message gives the brain evidence of movement. Tiny effort is often enough to break the frozen feeling. Small challenges keep motivation awake. Comfort works best when it restores energy instead of replacing growth. Environment decides more than motivation admits. A phone beside the bed, snacks on the counter, and no visible work plan make comfort the default. Changing the room can change the next decision. The body can begin treating ordinary difficulty like a threat when it rarely experiences challenge. The ability can return through repeated practice. After long comfort, a person may say they cannot focus when the truth is that focus has not been trained recently. People confuse low desire with low ability. Too much convenience can make basic tasks feel heavier than they really are. Social comparison can make comfort worse. The better comparison is with yesterday's smallest action. Watching others appear productive online may create shame. Then shame pushes the person back into easier escapes. Healthy rest should return energy, not quietly train avoidance. Watch the episode after the walk. Relax after the task. Order food after the budget is checked. A useful rule is to pair comfort with completion. Comfort works better as a reward than as the entire routine. Comfort turns harmful when it removes every small reason to practice effort. The goal is not a harsh life. A life with no rest becomes brittle and resentful. The healthier target is alternating effort and recovery. Small chosen discomforts keep discipline from becoming unfamiliar. Starting small protects motivation from being crushed by the full goal. Momentum returns when the first step is made almost too easy. 2 minutes of cleaning, 5 push-ups, or 1 paragraph can reopen the path. An easy routine can shrink tolerance for normal frustration. Comfort should be questioned when it keeps shrinking choices. If the easy option makes health, money, relationships, or confidence worse, it is no longer harmless rest. That is the moment to add structure. Once the comfort drift signal is clear, the next step can be smaller, calmer, and more accurate. Used wisely, comfort helps a person recover. Used constantly, it teaches the brain to avoid effort. Comfort can make people lazy when it removes challenge, patience, skill, and discomfort tolerance. The practical answer is not misery, but a daily dose of useful difficulty. A person can enjoy comfort while still protecting the ability to do difficult things. The danger is not comfort itself, it is comfort becoming the only acceptable state. In comfort drift, small shifts can appear in posture, timing, avoidance, appetite, or sudden urgency. Naming the comfort drift shift gives the person a chance to respond instead of repeating the strongest impulse of the moment. Comfort is healthiest when it helps recovery rather than training avoidance. Visual. Whiteboard explainer scene for why comfort can make you lazy. Scene 23. Show person noticing routine before automatic reaction. Clear symbolic drawing. Clean 2D educational style. No brands. No celebrities. No screenshots. No tiny unreadable text. The body can begin treating ordinary difficulty like a threat when it rarely experiences challenge. The repair is not to punish yourself with constant hardship. The repair is to keep effort familiar. A short walk, a difficult page, an honest conversation, or a focused work block can remind the brain that discomfort is survivable. Comfort becomes healthier when it is paired with small, chosen challenges. Comfort becomes easier to manage when effort is scheduled before motivation disappears. A person may set a fixed walking time, a short study block, or one difficult task before entertainment. These small limits do not remove comfort. They stop comfort from taking over the whole day. The warning sign is not enjoying rest. The warning sign is avoiding every task that creates friction. If a person keeps postponing the same hard thing because comfort is always available, the routine is shaping behavior. A small deliberate challenge can interrupt that pattern before it becomes identity.